Hey guys, it's Nathan and Sandy with Team EXT. We're just going to go through the deck list today that we've been sent for the tournament to determine the ninth player on the team. Do you want to say hi, Sandy?
What's up, guys?
Right, so let's get straight into it, really. Here's the first deck list. It is Joe Shipley's, and he's playing the Broly BR leader. Do you want to go through it a bit, Sandy? I know you said that you didn't particularly like this list.
Well, it's my so I'm not too sure on it. Aside, so um,
Yeah.
I mean, Green Broly straightforward. You just want to go up the chain and you want to go up as fast as possible. Win.
Mm, it looks it's got four of everything in there as well, so it's pretty much consistent as possible as well. It doesn't look like it's teched it in any way.
No, so he's got, four of the chain, four of the Paragus. So definitely, he definitely wants to go up on he definitely go up into it. But he's got no yellow in there, which seems a bit bad. Um, you got Frieza's Call, which is yellow, so you can play the two drop Paragus for, and that's much more
Yeah,
efficient.
yeah,
So
yeah.
the Goliathite and the Ties that Awe, I think those are just sort of there if he's to fight, needs to lose. And
Mm,
he's also missing it's not Wrath. What's the three tragic? So
I
if
don't
he
know the
loses,
name.
yeah, if he loses the chain, he's gotta go up it again. So Tragic Awakening is like it. I think it's a three drop extra card. Um, I'm pulling out cards right now. Three drop extra card. Uh, if I think it's like when you play this card, play a Broly that costs six or less from your drop area.
Oh, okay.
So if you lose the chain, you can go back up it without having to go
Yeah,
into
just
the one drop.
yeah, that makes sense. From what I've seen, though, to be fair, there doesn't seem like there's that much disruption in this the eight-player tournament that we're holding. So it might be a good meta choice by him, possibly accidental.
Uh, Possibly. People are going to be teching for Broly. We'll look at the list as we go on, but
Yeah,
I think not having Tragic Awakening is bad. Um,
yeah,
there's
okay.
also there's also no Cold Bloodlust, which
Yeah, that seems a bit weird, to be fair.
um, there's no sort of counter strike.
Yeah, he doesn't. Oh yeah, he does have a negate. So I was going to say, does he even have a negate? And then I saw the shocking. Well, if he's just going for game, and he doesn't feel like there's that going to be that much disruption, power to him, I guess.
Yeah, Frieza's Call is really useful as well because if you can't find, he's running four of everything. But if for some reason he can't find his
Mm,
needs, he needs to be able to take himself down to one
yeah,
for that secret. Otherwise, he's just
yeah.
think his call is
Right. Well, let's move on to the next deck list. So this is Silk Michaels. I'll send this to you now, Sandy.
got it.
So he's playing the Dende, Agents of Destruction. I know we've had a lot of hype around this deck, to be fair, and it looks like he's playing a decent-ish build. It's similar to what I've seen on the internet.
Yeah,
Um,
I
the,
like I like this deck. I watched Russell Seltzer's video on deck. To begin with, I was sort of like, I'm not too sure how I feel about it, and then I watched Seltzer's video, and I really liked it. But then
mhm,
I played Silk yesterday,
yeah,
and I 2-0'd him with Red Gogeta because he so hard. Game two, he drew
right.
into the secret rare three times. So like the deck
Oh,
go well, but it can also go wrong.
Yeah, I know we spoke about that. We liked the fact that he was playing the Bojack in the side and siding into yellow.
I really like
We thought,
deciding
yeah, I like that too.
because like the thing with these OTK decks is I don't like if you get Flying Nimbus. Is that all you got? Really, really hurt.
Mm,
So Bad Ring is it. I think Bad Ring is area of some stop show.
mm. Yeah, he's siding into three of them, so he should see it if he is siding into it.
And he's got an Explorer Bulma, which I like that tech because he can Child's Wish it, can't he? And use the leader effect of
Yeah,
Child's.
yeah. I like the side deck. I think it's really good. I don't think a lot of people are using it.
I like it. I'm curious what he would side out for all the side in all the yellow people. That
Yeah, I'm guessing he'd drop a couple of Agents of Destruction for his boat, and then maybe two minus Killy Zone. He could probably
yeah
drop down on the booze, maybe the 4-drop booze. Mm, really?
yeah. I mean it's a pretty straightforward AOD deck except besides I thought was C.
Yeah,
Oh, he does that up against
yeah,
Super Shen.
yeah. So let's move on to the next deck list. So this is your boss, Slaine.
Yeah,
Slaine, and he's playing Vanilliku. He's opted for the blue version. He's got surprise attack freezes in there, which is quite. Um, yeah, what do you think of this one?
the surprise attack Frieza is actually he wins it. It's like it really catches off guard. Like I play with him all the time and catches off guard.
Yeah.
Um,
He's
yeah,
he's
go.
playing 6 4 stars. I'm guessing you've tested with him. Is
Yes.
six the right number? Because I found six quite a lot.
Well, he's actually messing. He's sort of stuck
Right.
in
Okay.
because I think because last night we were just trying to get down. We had like 15 minutes to send you the deck list, and he gets quite stressed and quite tilted sometimes. So
Yeah.
I think he really just
Okay.
he would have liked to have had another adult costs.
Yeah. It's fine though. This is a good deck list.
I,
I can see his Time Ruler Towers in the side deck as well. I quite like that.
that's some spicy tech that we just came up with. That like him last. We were just trying to find ways.
I've not seen it in a deck list since Ginyu Veggie mirror matches because I used to use it to steal cabbers. And that's when it was back at spicy back then as well.
But I like this blue build. He can go quite aggressive.
Hmm.
Feels good. It feels like the right. If you look at Chile, just had like platinum or
Yeah. I
4 or 5 vanilla coups top all.
I'm not sure about the Awakening Talent pans, to be fair. I think, like I said, the Mass Sane would probably be better than the Awakening Talent pans.
Um, I'm gonna disagree because like in the Broly matchup, you don't want to have
Hmm.
anything on board for the
Yeah,
Awakened Leaders effect, and
yeah,
then he needs. We found in testing he needs self awakening stalled out because this was mainly just for my. I would stall him out, be able to OTK him
yeah.
and
I
stuff.
can
So
I can see I can see how you'd come and stuck against good players by stalling you out by not attacking you. Um, when I've been playing, I find a majority of players do just attack into me. So Awakening's not really a problem. And if they're not attacking into me, then they're not winning, and I'm still drawing cards every turn with the 4-star reveal.
I think Awakened is better, especially since you awaken at 6.
Yeah,
But like for decks that can one-shot you, you really want to, like, Goku develops such a sick. So I think just getting yourself sick.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I know I was sat there last night. I think I had 15 cards in hand with my vanilla Q build, and it's just a good deck, really. Shall we move on to the next deck list?
Yeah.
So let's see. I'll send this one over to you as well. So this is Dan Owen. He's gone for the Dende Agents of list is a little bit different to Silk's, but not much different, to be fair. I think he's got 2-card difference, is it? Yeah, he's got an extra Bulma and an extra Child's Wish, and he's taking out 2 4-drop boos, the blue ones.
No, I'm pretty sure this is stuff.
It's what? Sorry, you broke up.
Sorry, I am pretty sure this Russell Stout's.
Right. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's all. So I think the main difference is he's dropped one of the barrier moves and quick shift.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised Dan went with this choice because I know he loves so possible.
Yeah, it's just a solid deck, and I never see it. I think if somebody's not confident in their deck building abilities, it's fine to just take someone else's deck, pilot it well.
Yeah, I mean maybe like
I've got no problem with that.
I'll do this. I'll do the same. Maybe I'll make a couple a suit. Maybe he likes.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what he did do? He took out the Bojack. Because Russell's jacket. So I think he's changed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's got a lot more. Does he have the Shaman?
What's that?
Has he into the side deck the Champers?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Okay. Let's move on anyway. There's not much to really say about this. It's just the standard.
Yeah, the one thing I find really interesting about AOD though is they got.
Oh, okay. So the next list, this is Bruno's. So Bruno has gone a little different to everybody else's. He's gone for Pan. He's the only Pan player in this 8-man. It looks just like a solid deck build, to be fair. I think we said last night if Bruno can stabilize these decks, try to win in one turn, he's probably going to win the one game 99% of the time.
I think he's going to do well. Still, so he made a good choice. Definitely exciting.
Definitely. Because the thing with Chain Zeno is it's just so strong in this format and this small tournament that they're actually holding. The Chain Zeno looks like it's just going to be really strong for Bruno.
Yeah, I mean, 3 of the decks just want a one-shot you, don't you? So Super Shen, Roll, the AOD, they one-shot you. So if you can disrupt that, the chain seems strong. And Kid Goku, that and a good board presence chain.
Yeah. Well, I find the problem with the vanilla Q, the Kid Goku, if you get chain attack trunks when you sat there with 10 cards in hand, it's really devastating and it's difficult to pull back from as well. So it's good against the Goku deck as well.
%. And I like the Mercenary Tau. He'll need it, but he was possible.
Yeah, it's a good choice, really. Right, so let's move on to the next one. So this one is whose is this one? So this is Jamie Wolf's. So he's gone for the Gogeta ramp style deck, where the idea is you drop a Deku, you block her with it, you add back your cards you fusion with, and then you energy ramp up to extra energy. Have you got more experience with this deck than I do, Sandy?
I actually haven't played it. This is sort of what I'm looking into because me and Jamie are actually very play. I would sort.
Okay. So JB decided to send me a picture rather than a link to the actual deck list. So I know that there's 4-dimension magics and 3 beans that have been cut off at the bottom as well, just in case people can't see that. So it's 4-dimension, 3 beans.
I really like it. He will really disrupt Super.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I will need to go to the channel, but in Super I have so.
Okay. It's interesting that he's gone for the Fu Shrouded in Mysteries, one in the main deck, one in the side deck. Do you know why he's gone for that?
I think that's actually pretty common. The guy that top 16 with it, Frisco, and then the guys up. But you just develop a lot of energy, and it's such a good end game card. So if you just try and go for the game,
okay, that's fine. I thought it might just be expecting Janemba or something, so he put it in there for that. But if it's quite a common card, no problem.
I would main board. I would stop the gates and stuff.
Okay, right. So let's move on to Liam Sale's deck. So Liam Sale thought he was very special and thought he could get away with not sending me the deck list, but I did get it off him eventually. I've sent it over to you now, Sandy, for Super Shenron. Special in any way, it just looks really standard, really, doesn't it?
Standard yellow blue. I started testing High to Mastery. I like this deck. Oh, it's not Storm. So Striving may not. But I found swap it.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to struggle to fill his drop without the searches for the Storm pieces? Yeah.
It definitely won't fill as quickly, like Successors and Personal.
Yeah.
Those are just free cards to drop. I like the Successor, but
yeah, me too.
Bulma, just mill off the Bulmas. Like if you can't find the Bulmas and you can't Child's sort of become a problem. But I assume get it off. And the Sensu Bean is good as well. You need to tap back to issue attack card since. So I like the.
Yeah, it looks just a solid list, really. I think I prefer the lineage version where it does go up into Height of Mastery, like you mentioned. It just feels like it's got 2 options of winning rather than just the one.
And then like 1/2 swap, as long as it's driving, just applies tax.
Yeah.
I just
right. Sorry.
You're good, man.
Yeah. So shall we move on to the last deck list? So this is Johnny Chow's. Sending it over to you now. Again, he's gone for Super Shenron. The deck list is very slightly different, but it's very similar again. He's not gone for the Storm engine. He's just gone straight for the yellow, and he's hoping to win off that.
And he's also not running Dragon Ball. I don't think that's a huge issue. I don't think not running Dragon Ball. But he does do one of the most.
Yeah.
It's not an issue.
Well, I can.
For me, it is.
I can see. the same thing with his deck and Liam's deck. He's just playing horses for the bean. And do you think that can ever be?
Sorry, you're cutting in and out a bit.
Yeah, sorry. The blue sources has only got 8 blue sources. Is that enough?
I would think so. I mean, you only need one, don't you?
Yeah,
Unless your opponent has a Veku or Ghost, you don't have it. You only need one. So like when people
yeah.
would when people would splash blue, they splash. All you need is
Right.
down.
Okay. Right.
But
Well, that's the deck list for this 8-round tournament. So we've recorded this in the morning, and we'll be streaming it later this evening. We'll put an announcement onto the Facebook page. But other than that, I think that's us done. Sandy, do you have anything you want to say?
I'm just super excited for. We've got good.
Yeah. Hopefully, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.